Well, here we are. It is live on KEXP, and I'm your host, Troy Nelson, from listener-powered, independent 90.3 FM KEXP in Seattle and 92.7 in San Francisco. And we are streaming 24/7 at KEXP.org and our free mobile apps. And these live performances are made possible by people just like you, so thank you so much for supporting KEXP. All right. Well, from Madrid to Seattle, here we are in the KEXP live room. We've been waiting for this for a while. Are you all ready to go?
I've been waiting.
Yes.
We're very ready.
And we're loving the new album, Viva Hinds.
Viva.
Yes. And let's do this. Hinds, if you're ready, take it away.
Let's go. This song is called Coffee.
I like black coffee and cigarettes and flowers for boys and girls that I'm not sleeping with. I like trees when they let go of their leaves. They're so wise, they get rid of their shit. I like black coffee and cigarettes and crying to cardboard on my holidays. So loud Especially mom and dad are paying all your bills. None of your friends will tell you how they really feel. Your mom and dad are paying all your bills. No wonder why you treat me like you're still a kid. Good job, but now you're a local superstar that only hangs with superstars, carrying the weight of all that thing.
Wonderful. You're listening to Hinds right here in the KEXP live room.
The next song is in Spanish. It's called En Forma, which means in shape, right? Getting in shape would be correct, Anna? Sí. And this one actually started after after a terrible breakup. But
Breakups are kind of like, I think even
a
people...
leitmotiv.
A leitmotiv. And I think people that they don't speak Spanish, they also go through breakups, and they're also going to relate to this song.
Dos,
8.
tres. Tengo que ponerme en forma, tengo que barrer y ya después fregar el suelo, platos y quitar el polvo de una vez. De mi cara, de mi cuarto, de mis tapas de correr y de mis pequeñas cosas que las oigo susurrar. Se preguntan y me increpan quién trajiste hoy a dormir. Venga, dile que se vaya, esto no es ningún hotel. Yo les digo que se callen, yo les digo... Estoy en mi cocina esperando a que se ponga el agua a hervir. Pienso en tu nueva casa, pienso en que piensas en mí. La quita te echo de menos, me sale recordar y sacudo la cabeza como un animal. Yo era capitana y navegaba en el desierto. Me he quedado encallada, solo veo tu mirada. Mírame, no puedo más. Mírame, no puedo más. Mírame, no puedo más. Mírame, no puedo más.
Hace mucho tiempo que no pienso en la existencia como tal. ¿Quiénes somos los humanos?
porque hacemos el mal. He estado concentrada en subsistir un día más en un estado ensimismado, intentando adelgazar. Hay un millón de vasos a medio beber. Pienso mientras sorbo de esta taza de antes de ayer. Ya no aguanto un día más, es hora de salir. Ya no aguanto un día no más, sentir sin verte siempre. Yo que era capitana y navegaba en el desierto. Me he quedado encallada en tu mirada. Mírame, no puedo más. Mírame, no puedo más. Mírame, no puedo más. Mírame. Yo no sabía que el dolor me ocuparía tanto tiempo. No estoy fosilizando en el sillón. No estoy fosilizando en el sillón. Yo no sabía que el dolor me ocuparía tanto tiempo. No estoy fosilizando en el sillón. No estoy fosilizando en el sillón. Mírame, no puedo más. 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 Mírame, no puedo más.
Yes. Look at you. Hinds, spreading joy all over the world. It can be a dark world, but Hinds is a bright light. Thank you so much for lighting up KEXP today.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, thanks for saying that. That's super cool. I wish that was actually our job.
That's just very true. Yes, here we are with the world-renowned band Hinds, and in the very, very beginnings of this band was actually called Deers.
Yep.
And as of January 7th, 2015, you changed the name to Hinds, which the English word of origin of Hinds means does or female deers. Is this why you now refer to your hardcore fans as Bambis?
Yes, exactly. We're trying to get that concept soaking in. It's not really, I don't know if they know yet, but a friend of ours had an idea because this friend is very into pop. And he was like, oh my God, you need like a name for, like Swifties and stuff. And obviously because we are rock punk band, the community didn't organize as well as their pop, but we're going hard for Bambis.
It's perfect.
It's good, no?
Yeah.
See, it's very
Bambis. There's a lot of Bambis watching you here today at KEXP.
Yeah, in the dark.
Yeah, you just can't see them through that window right there.
Hey, yes.
There they are. Hello. And during that set, well, first of all, we love the album Viva Hinds. I feel like you just get better and better as from album to album, and you came out strong. And here you are, just continuing to evolve and get better and better. So, fantastic job on Viva Hinds. I was looking. I'm really jealous of Maria's shirt. I have to point that out. For everybody listening at home, Maria's wearing a shirt that says "Daddy's Little Meatball."
It's actually mine.
Is it yours?
Yeah.
Where can
we
I
keep
find
swapping
this?
every night. I'm gonna play with her T-shirt tonight.
In my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna get on eBay and find this T-shirt.
It's a very New York City T-shirt. Like you can find in every tiny
It was a
souvenir.
souvenir, yeah.
Like a souvenir. It's like Italian American.
Well, speaking of T-shirts, I actually wore the T-shirt I'm wearing today just for Hinds. I'm wearing my Rat-a-tat shirt.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
So I wanted to wear
you.
my Rat-a-tat shirt today because there is a connection between Hinds and Rat-a-tat. And you met them years ago in Hong Kong when you were playing a festival and you were just blown away by
You've done your research.
Yes.
by
yes, we did.
Rat-a-tat.
Yes.
And here we are years later. What is the connection between Hinds and Rat-a-tat? And also, what is the significance about the Synth 9 pedal?
Yeah, it's
a
right
lot.
there.
Yeah, for this album, I don't know. For the first 3 albums, we've treated guitars as guitars and making them sound as guitars and things what they were. And suddenly we discovered that pedal because a friend of ours that is from here, from the USA, Sean Silverman, he had it in his house. And that thing, like, it makes the guitar just sound like something else, obviously like a synth. And it, that was very, very like an epiphany for us. Like, this is gonna do the
It kind of shaped the whole album sound. We use that pedal in almost every song of this album. Also, because the way we recorded this album, we did it not in a studio. Like, we built the studio ourselves. So the gear we had wasn't that much as you usually would have in a studio where you have like 1,000 snares. We had one, and we had a couple of pedals. Everything we brought from Spain, and the producer, he brought it from England with the engineer. So we every little thing we had, we used it a lot, and probably the most thing that we used was the synth 9 pedal.
Yeah.
So cool.
I don't know if that's the one that Ratatat uses. I have no idea, but definitely their
In
guitars.
our heads?
In
But
our
it
heads,
reminds
exactly.
you. Reminds you of it. Because their guitars do. When I first heard Rat-a-tat, I'm like, is that a guitar?
No.
And then you see them live, and it is.
It
but
is.
there's
It's
some
a
kind of
million guitars.
harmonizing going
Yeah.
on with the guitar. And I just always found their sound so unique. And
So unique.
So unique. I
And
hope they
exciting.
come back.
I know.
I miss them.
I miss them. I still
Yeah.
play them on the air often. And I always put it out there into the universe. Because
Yeah, they
I
were
want
super
Rat-a-tat.
inspiring. Yeah.
Absolutely. And for this current album, speaking of recording this album, you actually rented some different houses and recorded them. So why not pick just one house and record? Why a bunch of different houses?
Because we were opening for Coldplay in between. We had a show in between. It was back, like we were saying before, when it was only 2. It's the first album that we do, the 2 of us. And in our heads, we were like, okay, we're going to focus on this album. We're going to write it, record it. We're going to do everything ourselves with 2 people. Like, it's really not a lot of people, 4 people to make a whole album, especially not in a studio. So we're fully focused, and we're like, we'll see what we do live. Let's not worry about that. And suddenly Coldplay called us, and they wanted for us to open for them in Barcelona. So we're like,
yeah, you can't say no to that.
you just can't say no. So we had to split it into houses. It sounded like, we had houses. No, it was just 2 different times.
It was
and
2
we needed
times.
one house each time, I promise.
Yeah, they're like, oh, Hinds are so fancy. They can rent
No,
a different house for each song.
Not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Yeah. And that's actually the first show we ever played with Maria and Paula was in front of like 50,000 people. In
Wow.
Barcelona.
I can't even imagine what that would be like. Your first show and you're opening for Coldplay.
It was rainy.
It was
It
really
was very rainy. Yeah.
Wow.
And it was very good.
Super good.
It should have not been good because of being the first, but it was good.
Yeah. That'd be like, hey, do you want to join our band? Our first show is Coachella. No big deal. Yeah. That's wild. And
That or nothing, man.
the first single, of course, that everyone loved right out of the gate is the song Boom Boom Back. And the one and only Beck provides vocals on this track. Can you tell us how the world of Hinds ended up with Beck on one of your songs?
In a bar.
In a bar.
It all started in a bar. We
Really?
were in a bar in Los Angeles, and Beck was there, and we were feeling. Okay.
Delusional?
Yeah, we were feeling delusional. We said, let's just chat with him, and he was super nice, and we got along super well. He laughed out our sense of humor, which is very important, and we kind of became friends for that whole week. And we wrote Boom Boom Back. Imagine this was a Friday, right? So we wrote Boom Boom Back on a Tuesday. And suddenly we were seeing him again on a Wednesday. So he was like, how was the studio and stuff? And whenever you do something that you feel proud and that you feel like you have done a song that is special, you play it for everybody. So we played it to
I
him.
love that when you tell this story, you played. This is so you. I think it's universal, but Carlotta with her phone out, blasting demos to random drunk people in the street is very you.
I love and release songs.
I love that
Don't
you do it,
Claro,
but I'm not
claro.
sure everyone does it.
Do you grade songs? I mean, do you grade songs usually?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Do you
And don't
play
you-
them to
to an-
people?
What's
to
that?
strangers?
Do you play them to strangers?
Well, I guess I don't. But that's what makes
I
you.
rest my case.
That's what makes you unique, right?
Do you think it's great?
But see, now that I know that, now I kind of want to try it out and see how people
Claro.
react.
I mean, look where it took us to have a collaboration.
Yeah,
with
exactly.
That's true.
You go from running around going, "Hey, listen to this demo. Hey,
Someone's
listen to this
gonna
demo."
sing on it. We're
And
just
then
following people in the bar.
No.
It just happened to be Beck.
I wasn't looking for a collaboration. I was just showing it to him. I promise. And he said, "Oh, this is super good. I love it." And Anna said, "See, if you love it so much, why don't you sing on it?"
yeah,
And that's why we're a good team.
I mean,
She's the one playing and I'm the one signing contracts.
you can't win if you don't shoot your shot. Yeah, you can't win if
See,
you don't
what's
play.
the worst thing that can happen?
Now, tell me this. During the process of recording the song Boom Boom Back, did anyone ever suggest the song should be called Boom Boom Beck?
Yes.
A lot of people.
Okay.
Yes.
I would think that would have popped
We
up.
actually, it's funny because in the ad libs at the end, you know, where we're like, when there's ad libs all around, but we didn't record this song in the studio with Beck. We had to do it differently
Sure.
because obviously he lives in LA and we did the album in France. But we played together in Spain. He was in Spain and we played with him. And so we went backstage and like our producer heads were like, okay, Beck, we're going to have a conversation. We're going to record it. And I have it on the notes of my phone, just like him. I could actually play it.
Oh, yeah.
And we were directing him like, come on, say it's boom, like boom, boom, Beck, like you make the joke.
Yeah. Let's hear it.
1 second.
Oh, yeah. No problem. This is an exclusive here on KEXP.
Beck backstage, Riviera Boom Boom Back.
All right. It's Boom Boom Back, actually. All right. It's Boom Boom Back, actually. Right.
Directing the ad libs.
Wow. Straight from Beck. Fantastic song, Boom Boom Back. The whole record and every song you play today is from Viva Hinds. And like I said, it just keeps getting better and better. And we cannot wait for more from Hinds in the future. So thank you so much for blessing us with so much joy, so much happiness, and just awesome music. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. You've been listening to Hinds live on KEXP.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.